Of the 37 arrests last night, only 14 were for drunkenness. The remainder apparently intent on just making nuisances of themselves.
The surveillance camera, the main police weapon to stamp out much of the hooliganism, was given a trial run at the MCG. One of the video spies...
Now, the regulations cover a lot of things. Language, behaviour, drunkenness, trespass on the arena, bringing alcohol in. But the one most important to you today is the improper behaviour.
It's been a summer of improper behaviour at the cricket. The talk has been of hooligans, surveillance cameras and grave predictions that mobs of yobs are about to descend on the members' stand.
Another season, another reason for making whoopee.
I just think they should get a biff in the ear at home occasionally, some of them. I don't think their parents know what they get up to.
Everywhere we go, people want to know, people want to know who we are, where we come from, so we tell them, we come from Bay 13, morning, Bay 13, morning, Bay 13.
Is this the face of those who romp and stomp? Is young Angry here one of the louts or just one of the lads? Come with us on a fantastic voyage, past all that earwax, through red bubbly bits and into the dark corridors of the mind of those we call hooligans. Who are they? What do they want? Should we lock up our daughters or just lock up the fridge? A warm afternoon in Bay 13, and a choir, well-rehearsed and well-oiled, is singing songs of praise in the Larrikins Church. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Is this a mysterious tribal song older than time itself? Or perhaps the only words a drunk can remember? Les Posen, psychologist and professional clever person.
Yeah, it's a call to arms. It says, here we all are, we're all together. Let's get these guys. It's friendly, it's fun.
But it's not fun when it frightens people. And today, as they do every summer, Constables Mike Wade and Dale Huntington are laying down the law early.
No waves, no starting them. What about someone? Or you'll be first out.
Consummately skilled in the delicate art of community policing, they must be seen as firm but friendly.
No starting them. Anyone throwing anything, straight out. Any standing on the seats, one warning and you're out.
What about someone starts a wave, will they join it?
I'm not interested in what goes on over there, just interested in what goes on here. Okay?
On the other side of the ground, others are interested too. Despite all the hype, just 2 cameras scan the vast Coliseum looking for troublemakers. No one admits it publicly, but LoutCam is a more effective public relations tool than a practical deterrent.
Well, if their mums know they're on camera and they see it, it might change their attitude, mightn't it?
Let's go for a walk down.
Yeah.
But right now, it isn't that easy to pick which mum's son will be tonight's tearaway. It's been drawn to our attention that you could well be the archetypal cricket hooligan.
Oh, not me, mate, not me.
Not you?
Not me.
Now, why should we believe that?
Because it just isn't true.
Oh, that's a pretty good reason. Have you brought a drink with you today?
A drink? Yeah, a cup of tea.
Have you?
I don't know what he's got.
No, have you got something to drink today?
Yes.
What have you got?
Coke.
Can I have a look at your container?
There you go.
It's just Coke, is it?
Yeah.
Not open?
No, it is.
Now it is. Thanks very
And
much.
it's spiced too. Look at that. Oh, great stuff, isn't it?
Blackberry nip.
You know?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're sure you're not a cricket hooligan?
Pardon?
You're not a cricket hooligan?
No.
Yeah, to watch cricket, mate.
Yeah?
That's about it.
And you're just there to watch your cricket?
Yeah, but that's fine.
Is that a real tattoo or is it one of those bubblegum ones?
That's a real one, mate.
He's a tough man, don't mess with him. Thanks very much.
Well, usually you can pick out 4 or 5 people in the crowd and you know they're going to be the troublemakers and they'll start from the minute they get there. And if you keep your eye on them and then keep your eye on your partner, that's probably half your job over.
The boys in Bay 13 know they're being watched. Teenage chests are puffed up, and from within the safety and anonymity of the throng, they test out the cops.
Hey, the cops love us. We know, they lay down the rules, we know what to do. We don't do it.
Your brother's been locked up, he's underage and he's drunk. You called your mother and she's coming in here to get him. Halfway through, when you realise you're standing there with just you, your mate, and a couple of hundred blokes around you, then you start to worry.
Should I stay or should I go? It's always tease.
Dancing around the beach balls, which is no big deal, or it wasn't then. Then they started with tennis balls, then people started throwing food, and the next thing I knew, a Jim Beam bottle landed next to me on a guy's head, was sticking out his head, and had been thrown from the top deck.
Such incidents, while disturbing, are rare. As you delve further into the mind of these outlaws of the outer, you see not so much a propensity towards violence, but typically Australian exhibitionism.
We had some English visitors on the World Cup, and if one of their fellas were getting thrown out, they'd fight tooth and nail to keep him in. Whereas the Aussie's proud to go, he sticks his hands up in the air, yes, I'm getting taken home in the back of the divvy van. He loves it.
Going out. I've been done. I've been caught.
If you come back in the ground, you'll be charged with trespass, okay?
I know it.
No worries. That'll do, just fine.
So folks, thanks for having me, and I enjoyed because I took 4 bottles of Southern Company.
Just go out the gate.
Knowing it, okay?
Now, Craig, the Southern Comfort drinker, may still be a hooligan to some, but to others he's probably more familiar. Indeed, would it be too bold to suggest that perhaps there's even a little of the hooligan in all of us? Perhaps we too secretly crave to be part of a star-jumping crowd in Sydney or a Mexican wave in Melbourne. And although that suggestion may cause some muttering in the members, we can reveal exclusively and irrefutably that even cricket's purebreds aren't squeaky clean.
Right, the other thing that raised its ugly head during the last match was that some of the instigators of the Mexican wave turned out to be members of the Melbourne Cricket Club, and I don't think you should be recording this.
We have to not lose sight of the historical aspects, where a couple of thousand years ago, Colosseums were burnt down by unhappy fans who saw their favourite charioteer or gladiator murdered in front of them. So one has to wonder whether human behaviour in crowds has really changed that much.
Next season, Constables Wade and Huntington will go on watching the boys in the bay, arresting some, enduring others, and enjoying the company of the rest. And at home, mums will once again turn to their televisions and bite their bottom lips upon hearing that familiar cry,